think Boris Johnson is going to do what Theresa May could not do. I mean, has managed to play the political game in such a way that with the elections coming and with the current polling, he might get the majority to get Brexit done on January 31st. Now, it took them, I think it's 1,300 days to get it done, but I think it might happen as of January 31st. Now, what are the details? What happens after January 31st? That's where I have lots of question marks, because the withdrawal agreement, I don't think is well understood, at least by what Boris Johnson says, and certainly not by the majority of the citizens.
What do you think about the transition period, presuming the polls are right and Boris Johnson does win? He does manage to, of course, bring back the withdrawal agreement, which he says he's going to do before Christmas to then trigger the exit by the 31st of January. We then have this 12-month transition period out to December 2020, which he says is not going to extend in any way, shape or form. But a lot of economists and a lot of people suggesting that it's simply not enough time to get everything done. What do you think?
I mean, there's not enough time for sure in that period of time, more so given what we've seen in the last 3 years. I think if he wins a large majority, he's going to take a very strong stance against the European Union, and the European Union is going to negotiate very hard as well. So I don't think we're going to make this done by January 2020, so we'll have to extend that. Now, I assume, given what we've seen in the past, that that will be the outcome. As much as Boris Johnson says, I'll never do this, he said the same thing about the October 31st deadline, and now here we are past October 31st.
There's the threat, I guess, then, that a hard Brexit is kind of back on the table. Then, yes, they have an agreement for January 31st, but if they can't get all of the nuts and bolts, I guess, sorted by December of next year, 2020, then the prospect of a hard Brexit is back on the table. Is that something that we should be worried about?
I mean, we should, but at the same time, I think once we pass the January 31st Brexit date, I mean, does the Conservative Party care that much about the actual date where the negotiations are finished? I mean, they can claim victory. They can say, look, we did it. We're already out. It's just a matter of now the technical conversations. So I think that could be postponed for a few more years, and I think everyone will be fine, and no one in the UK will be yelling at them, what happens, why is it that you haven't finished a treaty?
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.